be the Ender Dragon only using a stick? We'll see later in this video. First, we have to do the regular Minecraft stuff. I spawned onto a desert island, more deserted than my DMs on Valentine's Day, and decided the first thing I had to do was grab trees and do the regular Minecraft things. I literally just sat here and punched all the trees until I had enough planks to go ahead and make myself my own crafting table. I placed it down to our new friend called Dave the Spider. He's going to be very prominent in this episode. I don't think Dave likes me very much. I went ahead and go ahead and craft basic wooden tools, and I went for a walk, discovering that I was on a deserted island, which wouldn't be ideal seeing as I needed vital resources which were not available in the region I spawned into. I looked around but I couldn't find anything of use, so decided I would just start going north. I jumped into the sea. Also guys, thank you so much for 40,000 views. That's a crazy milestone to hit. It's really all you guys. I don't know what you're doing. I jumped right down into this crevice larger than I can't believe I left this one in. I jumped into a crevice larger than Tyrell's crack. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I went straight into grabbing some cobblestone. I went straight to grab some cobblestone to craft the necessary tools needed to further deeper into the cave. I looked up and spotted 3 iron, so I bridged very carefully. My pinky was sweating because in this challenge I only have 1 life. So I grabbed the iron blocks and then went straight over to mine some coal and other vital resources. Then I went over and grabbed myself a furnace, immediately tossed in my iron, and looked around to make sure no creepers were sneaking up on me, because creepers be creeping. By the way guys, look how cool this game looks. Look at that water, like, come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look cool. Went ahead and grabbed myself a shield, because once you have a shield in Minecraft, to me, you're kind of unkillable. Foreshadowing. Oh my god, yeah, you are really kind of unkillable when you have a shield, so I tend to grab the shield first. Then I realized I had 2 pieces of iron, which is practically useless. What I'm gonna do with it? Make a hole. I'm gonna go on the ground to hole. So I grabbed myself my furnace and my crafting table and ventured deeper into the cave. Find my friend Jake the Creeper, who did not seem to respect my shield whatsoever. It really had nothing in this cave. I literally risked my life for 3 iron blocks. They'd have no way to pretty it up. I risked my life for 3 iron blocks. So instead of use the iron and make a bucket so we can venture down into the cave safer, you guys gonna see this 1 bucket does almost everything for us in this episode. Oh, and if you guys got this far, please hit me up with like a subscribe. Come on, it takes a long time to make episodes like this. Trust me, I've been editing this for the past 3 days. I went further down into the cave, trying to locate more vital resources such as iron, copper. I'm just joking. I can see that with a straight face. Copper. Who really needs copper? I don't think I really buy copper till the end of this episode. I tossed it out of inventory immediately. Oh man! God, that scared the daylight out of me again. I swear to God. I was like, the audio like turned all the way up. I went straight up to grab some iron. This iron will become very useful as it will be the first piece of armor that I'll be able to get. If you guys look very closely, you'll notice that I in fact have no food in my inventory. A problem that I find very apparent later on, because it's a very dumb idea to go caving without food. I don't know who told me that was gonna be a smart idea. I had to get down in the cave without a scrap of food. I didn't have rotten flesh. I don't even have a piece of rotten flesh. But I went ahead and grabbed myself a helmet. Now I was gonna use the remaining iron I have left. I'm most likely gonna make like an iron pickaxe with it because, you know, that makes the most sense. Oh, okay, let's waste it all on a pair of leggings because I don't want to die. It's not called wussing out, it's called being more protected. See, guys, I told you guys he was gonna be back. No, that's not him. Okay, that's not him. That's not him. I can tell by the eyes. I can tell by the eyes. That's not my friend. He's probably still back on the beach talking bad about me. Oh my god, bro. Where these things even come from? I swear to god, I wish I had replay for that, because that thing just spawned out of nowhere. Alright, venture even deeper down into the cave now. We are deep slate level. Hopefully we can find some diamonds, because I'm gonna be very honest, I can't make a speedrun portal. That is Jonathan's department, okay? That's Jonathan's department. I don't know how to do it. I still can't do it. But I could get the diamonds, I can make a portal by mining out the obsidian and just placing it down. But I don't see any diamonds, but I do see some iron, which I am very much excited to go over to get. Because if you don't realize, I'm only 2 out of 4 pieces of iron armor. So this iron is very vital for me upgrading my tools and my armor. I am being very careful. My pinkies are always sweating. I can't have no other way to put it. My pinkies are sweating right now as I desperately huddle over to try to get its resources. Then I went to then craft myself some extra torches for your benefit, because I can see, but I know you guys always comment and say, oh, the video is too dark, even though I have it on super bright. You know, I have the game on super bright. For everybody's benefit, I'm gonna put down torches. I'm gonna use the majority of my coal on torches just for your benefit so you can see. You see, I'm a giver. I'm giving. Oh my god, I can't believe I leave that in. Anyways, yeah, I did put out a bunch of torches just to make sure the video is like illuminated. And once again, I do hope you guys are excited for Summer SMP. It is going to be pretty nuts this year. Like, the amount of things we have planned, it is going to be pretty crazy. So instead, I finally craft myself an iron pickaxe. Oh my god, it took too long. Dream probably already beat the game already. It's only been... he probably beat the game 5 times before I got iron pickaxe. Oh, instead I get myself some iron boots. Now I'm 3/4 of the way to being full iron. I went again until I find a room portal, which is actually pretty lucky because I had nothing else with me. As you can see, my hunger bars on only 3. I have literally nothing else to work with. So it's pretty cool that I find room portals out here. Of course, I'm going to take the gold block so I can trade with piglins later. As you know, we are speedrunning this game. You can use the gold to trade with piglins to get more ender pearls. Flint and steel also pretty helpful. Not because I can't get it, because it's just annoying to mine gravel. I went ahead and grab fish just to eat, but you give them like temporary sprint. Something that was definitely needed to raid this drown outpost. And I actually got fishing right outside. Something I was gonna... Oh my god, I can get low. Half a heart. But it was worth it for the fishing rod because I literally need one to survive. But as I said, it was well worth it for the fishing rod because I literally need the fishing rod to survive the night. Because I was already on 6 hunger bars. And before the night was over, I was gonna run out of food. And it literally only take 1 tick of hunger. Oh my god, that sand could have killed me. It only take 1 tick of hunger to actually kill me because I was on half a heart. So I built right on top of this tree, and the plan was to set up an AFK fishing station. So I can fish right here in this single water source block and cook the food in the furnace. Which should get me up to full heart before the morning and have some extra food spare. This fishing rod also had unbreaking, and I'd say it was a godsend find. I can't stress you guys enough how lucky it was to find this fishing rod. I know it's pretty common in drown thing, but it was still good to get to find a fishing rod. I boat around until I find a new place. And guys, don't tell me this horse doesn't look angelic. Look at it. I have come for you, my son. Like, that horse had so much aura. I have no idea. Just the way it was positioned in front of his son or something. The horse just had so much aura. So I'm going up to the top of this hill right now because when I came in, I spotted this ruined portal. So I was like, why wouldn't I loot it? Why would I drive right by a ruined portal? Who knows what I can find in there? Also, I can grab it. It got really lucky. I get 2 gold blocks on top of this as well. And I get so lucky. I swear to God, guys, I didn't cheat. This is very much possible. You can check the seed. It just happens to have 2 golden apples in there. And it had 2 gold blocks on top of this. I didn't cheat. I swear to God, I didn't cheat. But it just happened. Just spawn in there, guys. So I grabbed the 2 golden apples and I grabbed the 2 gold blocks. So I have a lot of gold right now to trade the piglins already. So I'm most guaranteed gonna get these ender pearls as soon as I get into Nether. I went through this very cinematic canyon. I just thought it looked amazing, so I kept the shot in. Then I found a mesa biome. I went straight through. The goal here is to find a mine shaft, because the mine shaft will probably have, it could have diamonds in it, as well as diamond pickaxes and other vital resources that I will need to get to the end. I was going right down until 2 baby zombies decided to give me the Fills of Minecraft treatment. Not this time, you little. You know you can just defeat these guys with a water bucket, right? It's something I learned later on, but if you just place one down, they become practically useless. So I went down and killed these 2 baby zombies. I'm sure the entire chat right now is saying, these guys deserve it. Because I don't know why Minecraft decides to give these guys the smallest hitbox known to man. So I went running for longer until I actually stumbled upon what I was looking for. I get mine shaft, I break the spawner immediately. Before more spiders can spawn, because if more spiders spawn, timing only gonna help me out enough, you know, okay? I can time them, I can time these spiders pretty good. But if like 7 spiders after me, I'm just gonna run and I'm gonna miss all this loot. So I'm gonna grab this chest on top here and I'm not even joking. Enchanted golden apple. Enchanted golden apple. I'm not even joking. Enchanted golden apple. I know how. I don't know why. God, it's looking real suspicious. I don't know how and I don't know why. It just looking real suspicious. That's all I'm gonna say. It was just in the chest. I picked it up because enchanted golden apple will be very crucial in surviving the end later on. Then I went ahead and started to clear out the entirety of the mine shaft. It seems to have only spider spawners in here. I actually ended up finding a bunch of extra loot, just scattered around. And I started to clear out the whole thing, which seemed to go on for miles and miles and miles. I actually built myself in for a little bit and just organized my inventory because it was just overcrowded. It was overcrowded because I literally had too much things. So I actually ended up throwing away a bunch of stuff that was just unnecessary. I actually grabbed a bunch of gold. So I actually had over a stack of gold right now just to go trade with piglins. There is literally no way I can't get ender pearls. So the end, I'm pretty set on the ender pearls. Now the main objective after I get out to the mesa was actually getting a portal and going in to get the blaze powder. I was running a little low on actual food. Surprisingly, I had more golden apples in my inventory for food than actual food. So I went to fish for a little bit. I ended up actually getting about 10 pieces of fish and then I called it a day because I found more things that's more interesting around me. Yes, I'm gonna sit here and make you watch me fish. You're having fun. Anyways, I went ahead here and found this one-day trader who had terrible trades. I thought to fix these guys. Anyway, I can't let him get away without a little unscathed for these horrible trades. So I'll take one of his kids' life. That's what you deserve. Don't look at me like that. That's what you deserve. So I went right off ahead and I killed that. I'm gonna take the leather because I'm really gonna need it for the future. I don't need the lead. I went even more boating, making me feel like I was on 1.12. The oceans was just massive. I stumbled upon a sheep that really cute, but I'm gonna use them for meat because I'm so sick of fishing. I've been fishing. I fished probably 7 times before. I didn't even leave all of it in. I fished so much. And the creepers keep coming after me. I'm literally gonna crash out before the episode over. But yeah, I was literally fishing for like 5 hours. Not 5 hours, that's exaggeration. Probably like an hour with fishing. Just so I can survive because food was just draining so hard. Because I am playing on hard mode and the rate of hunger just increased by so much. It's hard mode with like an extra mod on top of it just to increase the hardness on top of it. And I only have 1 life, so I've been chewing food because I don't have my health down too low, so I've been chewing a lot of food. So I went right up to cook this sheep immediately. And I'm gonna mention this comment because somebody told me, Ade, fix your mic and fix the quality of it. And look at that sunset, okay? You don't get better quality than that. Okay? You don't get better quality than that, mate. But thank you for that comment, because it's the only reason I up the quality in this episode, because like, okay, I'll find a way to up the quality. I'll give the people what they wanted, okay? And you know, there you go. You have it really doesn't get any better than the graphics you have now. It's like BSL shaders on top of performance mods. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. This is Minecraft. Somehow running at 60 FPS. Anyway, I went ahead and found this zombie spawner. I went ahead and killed literally every zombie in there. But I couldn't. You know why? Because I was too slow. You see what I told you about the spider spawner? If I didn't break these... This is just zombies. Imagine if I didn't break the spider spawner. I realized they would just keep spawning if I didn't kill them immediately. So I decided to completely ignore the zombies. I run straight into the spawner and break the spawner before even more of them spawn. But I was too late. I like 7 of them already spawned. So I ran right out, and the zombies somehow managed to get the cleanest crits on me that I ever get in my life. I decided, you know what? My plan was to just run in and grab the loot and block the wall up. I was like, I'm gonna teach these zombies a lesson that it have levels to this. It have levels to this fight, okay? And my name is actually pretty wild. Actually, a lot of people tend to pronounce my name like Adisi. I never actually got that because I always be like Adis. Like that made the most sense. That made the most sense to me. Like Adis. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pick up a poll on Twitter or something and see what everybody say. I'll just say Adis. And I thought that was such a funny joke. It's like the military thing, like Addies. I could make a bunch of puns for this in the future. So I feel like I'm not going to cheat it from Addies, because I feel like I'm going to make a bunch of cheesy jokes about it. So I went running for a lava pool now because that's really what I needed. I had the water bucket. So my plan was to call Jonathan and ask him how to do it and sit on his phone while he told me where to place the water and the lava. That was literally my plan. I'm not even joking. My plan was to call Jonathan and ask him how to make the portal. But I went on the ground and find diamonds, so I just went ahead and make a pickaxe on the... I was there to make a diamond pickaxe and make the portal on the ground in this lava pool. And now we had everything we needed to go into the Nether to find some blaze powder. The blaze powder essential to making the Eyes of Ender we needed to finish the game. I would say we are about 75% to the end right now. If you have been watching this long, what are you doing? You didn't have anything better to do today? You're just here to listen to my slow monotone voice? You broke right into the Nether actually. It was a good spawn. I'm not even joking. Jonathan and I tried speedrunning this game last week, and the spawn of the Nether portals was floating in the air above a lava pool, surrounded by a warm forest, surrounded by piglins and piglin brutes. And behind that was a remnant. I'm not even joking. It was a bastion. It was a direct bastion full of piglin brutes, and we couldn't get out. We lose. And like they keep killing us, so we decided to just call it quits because the video was buns anyways. I stopped and I didn't even record. I didn't even record it, so the video was kind of broken, so I didn't even do it. So that's an unreleased video. This guy somehow missed, but it didn't miss again. It hit me on the second one. I was like, okay, I had to get my revenge. I felt bad because of the new updates. I was like, these guys crying every day, but he didn't show me any mercy. So why would I show him any mercy? Look at this aim, guys. Call me MCC. You wanna call me MCC? No, I not got any letters from MCC. Okay. I was ahead now and dropped literally all the gold that we've been collecting from the mine shaft and from the mining. I dropped all the gold that I had to the piglins. Literally over a stack of gold to these piglins. I'm just gonna wait here and see exactly what I get. And when we get everything, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do. Because it very much can vary. But somehow, some way, I got the worst piglin drops I have ever gotten in my life. I literally got nothing good. I'm not even joking. I got nothing good. The best thing I got was like spectral arrows, and I already had a stack of arrows on me from killing chickens earlier. I got a next room portal, but it had nothing good in it. I mean, the boots, I could take the boots if I didn't already have a gold helmet. So I just left the boots in, because it literally had nothing good for me here. But I remember, it had a gold block somewhere hiding around here. So I was like, not above, so it had to be below. So I went right down to mining underneath the portal to try and find the gold block. Because if I can get 9 more iron ingots, it give me 9 more chances to get 3 ender pearls. Which will save me some time later on instead of finding a warp forest. So I did find the gold block, and I went straight into mining it out. I know, the plan now is just to look for another fortress. Here we go, now I can go waste some more gold on these piglins. Hopefully I get at least 2 ender pearls out of this. I can get 12, and of course, these piglins love trade me garbage. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Gravel. Gravel.
I went right into bridging into this nether fortress. It's smart to go in through the sides and go over the top, because if I have a gas on the side, they'll literally just break your bridge immediately and fall straight into lava. There you go, speed run over. I'll hopefully break in and find a blaze spawner. I'll give me all the necessary blaze runs needed to make my eyes of ender, which will be the last step needed before going to the end. Well, the fortress, well, the stronghold. That's what I need to open the end portal. If you don't play Minecraft, there are a lot of people who watch my videos who actually don't know much about Minecraft. It's actually pretty funny. Like, they don't know much about Minecraft, but they'll still watch the videos, so I have to explain what's going on. So right now, guys, I am looking for the blaze spawner. I have no idea what the blaze spawner actually is. It turns, so I'm going to break this wall right here and see if it's on the other side. Most likely not, I'm not going to lie. If we don't have a blaze spawner here, we have to go on the next 1,000 blocks again and look for the next fortress. But I actually did get pretty lucky this time and had a blaze spawner that's right over there. Now here comes a wither skeleton trying to stop the speedrun. But what do we say? You can't lose. We don't lose. We never lose. It's not over until I say it. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. And it's so cringy. If that makes the final recording, I'm going to be surprised. If that makes the final cut of this, I'm going to be so surprised. I see the blaze spawn actually prevented from doing this. Okay, it spawned really weird between like a wall first. I have no idea what's going on here. So I'm going to break these and see if they'll spawn now. So basically I'm just going to grind these out until I get at least 20 rods. I don't need 20 rods, but I tend to get extra blaze powder either way in case I want to make potions. In case I want to make potions, I'll still get extra blaze rods. I was getting extra too because I just worried that I wouldn't have enough. I had to come back. Surprisingly, I did get a potion of fire resistance from the piglins. So I am going to use that, and that's what I'm going to use to grind out the blaze powder. Somehow I accidentally fall right down into the lava. I didn't know what I was doing. I know what I was doing. There goes the enchanted golden apple. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this game. I am so bad at this game. I have no idea, man. You see, this is the type of things these scouts gonna see later on. I'll be like, not that guy. The guy who breaks straight onto lava. Not that guy. Anybody else. Anybody else but him. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm literally the worst Minecraft player in the world. Worst one. I don't care whoever out there killing themselves on cactuses. I am the worst player. I'll take that title. I'm going to go ahead and use the blaze powder and make some ice vendor. And this is how I'm going to locate the end portal. Yes, this is how cluttered my inventory was. You see, I was joking about the inventory thing. I actually did stumble upon a villager giving me some extra food before I go to the end. Because I still had no food. I ended up eating a bunch of the food in the nether. Because I keep taking damage from other places. So I had to eat some extra food to heal up. So I had no food again. So come and stumble upon this village I got some bread from was actually pretty useful. So I literally took all the food in the village. I'm going to use the eyes of Ender to track on the stronghold. Basically, I'm going to use a little math and a little trigonometry to pinpoint it. I break straight down to the stronghold. Originally, I was going to do a little funny haha joke of look how easy I find the end portal. But I didn't actually find the end portal fast in this speedrun. It literally took me 40 minutes to find the end portal. And that's because I had to dig through like 2 walls to find like the piece it was, because it break the end. Yeah, it didn't actually break off. I don't know how it happened. But it spawned on the other side like an amethyst. So I had to break through the amethyst even to get to the end portal, like the corridor. So that's what I did. And I eventually did find the end portal. And I literally had nothing in my way except a couple of silverfish. Which was being utmost annoying. I actually don't remember it being this much silverfish when I actually beat the game the first time. But to be fair, I did beat some bedrock. And it has been a minute since I did it legitimately in survival. Jesus Christ, these things do also damage. Who thought this was a fun idea? The last time before you go to the end course, you have to fight a bunch of silverfish. That's the most anticlimactic fight possible. I put on my water bucket and this. Yes. You're gonna sit here and watch me kill these silverfish. You're having fun. You're enjoying this. So to head here and kill literally all the silverfish available. Now I was gonna put all the eyes in this cinematic moment. Yeah. So cinematic. Imagine if I didn't have that last end of the pool I was saving. That I was just saving to have just in case. Imagine I didn't have that one in the pool. I didn't have enough. You finally go in. I spawned straight into the end. I was like, you know what? Where's this best thing to start off doing? Risking the speedrun and not a risky jump and then water bucket. I was actually not even joking. I can build over. I was just like, what if I risk it under the jump? So I jump over. Surprised I'm making sweating bricks, bro. The Enderman just didn't like me. I don't know what was wrong with it. I wasn't even looking at it. It just teleported me immediately. That started for like intimidation factor. I was like, and then I realized I completely messed up because that means I actually have to fight this guy now. So I placed the water bucket down. Of course, it wasn't cooking whatsoever. So I had to run to the middle. Place the water bucket down. Because water tends to be this guy's enemy. There you go. Poof. Immediately gone. It didn't take a whole 5 minutes. They could have just gone immediately. Don't ask too much questions. Of course, guys, the rules of the challenge states that I can break these things to the bow if I want to, or throw snowballs. But I can't hit the Ender Dragon with anything other than the stick. This is sticks versus the Ender Dragon. Can I survive? Will I win? I'm gonna go ahead here and up literally every crystal I can. Stop the dragon from healing up so I can start doing dumb damage with. But the Ender Dragon, I don't know why, but I get like a really aggressive dragon. And the Ender Dragon can have traits in Minecraft. But I get the most aggressive one, I swear. It would not leave me alone. It was relentless. It was relentless. So I went straight to the top of this pillar. And the plan here was to go ahead and shoot all these crystals down. Literally using the bow from like afar. And that, you know what? That was going great. That was going great. For a while, I realized I couldn't hit the pillars in the back. So I just go, okay, I'll bring these two and I'll go back to the cages. And then this happens. Yes, that's the end of it. The Ender Dragon wins. Thank you for joining.